My biggest influence, who I heard when I was in junior high school. A friend of mine played this record for me at Miles and St. Rollins, Doug Watkins.
And was that Tommy Flanagan?
Yeah, and they were playing this Dave Brubeck piece, In Your Own Sweet Way. And when the pianist soloed, I'm just saying, well, who is that? The thing that struck me, number one, was his touch. So that's something. Yeah, I did strive for that.
I remember you telling me a story. You said you heard a recording and you thought it was Tommy Flanagan, and then the next thing you know, you realized it was you.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean that's how enthralled I was. I remember one of the first records I did when I moved to New York was with a trumpet player named Dave Burns. Many years later, listening back to it, I can't believe how much I sounded like Tommy Flanagan. I was like 17 or 18 when I did this record with him. Other influences as well, like McCoy Tyner, because he was from Philly. His playing when he was living in Philly was totally different. It was more straight ahead. When he joined Trane, I think together they're the influence on each other. Mm-hmm. They kind of came up with that style with the fourths and voicing chords and fourths and things like that. I think they just influenced each other.
Well, tell me your other influences. I know you were tight with Ahmad Jamal.
Yeah, and it's funny. I guess I was in junior high school, and I had a radio in my bedroom, and I heard this song that had been a big pop hit by this singer named Teresa Brewer. She had this big hit on a song called "Music, Music, Music." Put another nickel in, and the Nickelodeon.
Oh, right.
But this was a trio doing this.
Right.
I'm saying to myself, wow, that's really slick. Who the hell is that? And then right behind that, they played this song called Poinciana. Ahmad Jamal's new album, live at Pershing Lounge. That was it for me. I mean, I was a fan forever. But I think what impressed me the most about him was his use of space.
Right.
He would play an idea and then leave space, and maybe Israel Crosby might, continue it, but there was always all this space there, It's just like the music it breathed a lot,
Right. We were in Japan, and you were playing a trio gig, and you played Autumn Leaves. You must have played about 15 choruses, right? And each chorus, the intensity just kept building and kept building and kept building. You started off your solo like very minimalist, and it just grew and grew. By the time you got to the end of it, man, you were using your elbow, your hands were going down. So obviously the free jazz movement had an effect on you too.
Oh, it did, very much so. And a lot of that I played because my brother was really into that. He spent a long time working with Cecil Taylor. I mean, so his own music incorporated a lot of that,
I listened to you talk about these other pianists, and I love that because it shows an appreciation for the other artists. I mean, you went so far as to even write something for Abdullah Ibrahim, right?
Oh, yeah. And that song came about because he was living in New York, and every Monday he would play at this club called Sweet Basil. He would play a duo every Monday with a saxophonist named Carlos Ward. I was there every Monday. And for me, the music was like being in a church. It was very spiritual. I wanted to try and capture that in that particular piece.
When you guys put together the group Sphere, that was one of my favorite bands of all time.
Thank you.
Yes.
One of mine too. Well, the band started basically, it was between me and Buster and Ben. Monk at this time was sick. We decided we would do a record, and we paid for it with our own money. We rented a Rudy Van Gelder studio, and we made sure that whatever we recorded was in Monk's publishing company, so that he would get the financial benefit from it. I think we recorded this record in about 4 hours, 5 hours. I was driving Buster back to New York from the studio, and had on the jazz station, and they announced that Monk had passed away that very morning. That we had recorded this album, and the idea behind doing it was that maybe he would hear the music and it would energize them.
Right,
But that was the idea behind it, you know.
Yeah. And how did you pick the name?
I think I came up with the name, and I did not know that it was his middle name at the time.
Really?
At the time, I did not know that it was. At first, I thought of, what about Circle? There was already a band called Circle with Chick Corea. What about Sphere? Oh yeah. At the minute I said that, I didn't realize.
Yeah. Wow.
That was Monk's middle name.
Yeah. Hey everyone, Terence Blanchard here. Thanks for watching this video. If you dug it, be sure to give it a like or leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We've got lots more videos coming out soon. Last note, if you want to watch some amazing concerts filmed at our venue, head over to our website and check out SF Jazz at Home. Thanks for your support and stay tuned.